Hey everybody, wherever, whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in Neural Cloud for another Exception Protocol Advanced Run for Season 70. From this season's character pool, I'll be taking Inferno Soul, Florence, Fresnel, Croc, Lewis, Undine, Turing, and Persicaria. For our protocols, we'll be taking Chaos Matrix and War Rage on all levels. Our first layer takes us to pair this sector, and for our functions, we're going to play it by ear. We could do like a pyro setup, but we could also do the summon setup, especially since we have Giant's Ritual available. The pyro setup is a bit I wouldn't say wonky. We do have like the dolls that have pyro, but it's just like 3 of them. So we'll see. No, actually, just to make it things consistent, I probably should just lock this anyway. Yeah, we'll probably just... Let's just do summons, actually. For our pathing, we've got our advanced zone over here. Through this elementary zone elevator, through this intermediate zone, through this elementary zone, through this anomaly area elevator, through this elementary zone elevator, through this advanced zone, through this anomaly area. Or actually no, through this intermediate zone, through this advanced zone, through this anomaly area elevator, through this intermediate zone. So we'll start over in this bottom line. But yeah, like we could do just summon team plus Inferno Soul. That works too. So we'll have hold on. This is the Pier This map, but the enemies are okay. We're in the Pier This sector, but we have Ascension sector mechanics. Okay, because this is the same layout as the Ascension sector, and we have these Ascension assist functions. Interesting. Let's put Inferno Soul on the teleporter over here, and we'll keep Florence on the board. She'll be our main healer. Let's do this. Or actually, no. Do this, something like this. And then we'll put Fresnel. Actually, no. We could put Undine on that instead. Or maybe... No, I think we'll go with something like this instead. Okay, so it functions like Ascension sector, so we're gonna get assist functions. We're going to sell those constantly, so we can build up interest faster. Let's take this intermediate zone. Same layout. Okay, then let's lock this. So this is the laser turret, remnant tower, exploding husk. I guess the other issue, or not really the other issue, but the issue with Giant's Ritual is this one requires units to be sacrificed. We don't have the one who sacrifices summons. We don't have Thirster Hubble. Although the set itself does enable for sacrifices, so I guess it's fine. Let's sell this. Oops. Let's take this anomaly area. +1. Let's take this advanced zone. Same layout. And we're gonna keep this assist function. Take the Dragon Slayer. And we'll take... Ooh. So we got Diversified Investment and this Neutral Protocol. That changes things. We'll sell this. So with Diversified Investment, we're discouraged from running multiple in the same class. So maybe we do the pyro setup instead. Our current setup does have like one of each class, so it's not a big deal. Let's take this intermediate zone. So we have a specialist, a medic, a warrior, a sniper, and a guard. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really change much other than we can't do the full summon team. So for now, we'll just use Lewis as an additional frontliner. Okay. Let's sell this. Does that mean... I guess that does mean... We could still go for Giant's Ritual, but because we're gonna run like one of everything now, I can drop this. I'm gonna drop this, let the sharp reset. We'll keep efficiency accumulation locked. Or actually, no. I would swap to... I could swap to Touring if I want to keep this function set. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's take this advance zone. And put Touring on the board instead. Pick this up. And okay. With the sharp reset. Oh, there is another advance zone. I guess I should have sold. Yeah, we should have sold that actually. Now that I think about it, because we need to make space. Let's take this elementary zone. Put Touring here actually instead. Okay, and let's skip the rest. Let's sell Nexus Cycle. Let's take this anomaly area. Okay, Fated Confrontation. So this means that we can only have $4 on the board. So we're just gonna give up on the summon idea entirely. And we'll just do the partial Pyro team here with Croc, Isol, and Fresno. Let's... Doesn't mean we're not gonna run this. So we're gonna sell Global Protection. We're gonna sell this. And we're also not going to lock this anymore. And let's take this elementary zone. Yeah, skip these. Let's sell Ropeworm Impact. Make this intermediate zone. Okay, skip these. Let's take this elementary zone. Forgot to sell. We'll lock Frostbite Spillover. It's gonna be our DPS. Let's sell these two. And let's take this advance zone. Okay. Pick this up. One winner. And oh, actually, we don't need to lock anymore. We're at like 500 cash, guys. I should just buy this, and then we're going to sell Ropeworm Flip Flop. So because we're running the Pyro team, ideally we want the Pyro set, but the Pyro set is not available. We could run the teleport set, the numerical aggregation, but we only have one character who teleports. So I think I'll just do like a good stuff deck and just pick up cards that help these characters. Let's go ahead and upgrade Frostbite Spillover. Pick up both of these as well. Proc on the top tile. ISO is fine on the Flash Herb. Let's teleport to the Herb tile. We don't really have anyone who uses Flash Attack tile well, so we'll ignore that. Okay, and let's pick up Incremental Pursuits, and sure, Malevolent Aggregation is fine. Our second layer takes us to Enigma Sector, and for our pathing, we'll take this recovery area over here, through this intermediate zone elevator, through this support dull area, through this anomaly area, through this intermediate zone elevator, through this entire line of elementary zones, through this intermediate zone, through this advanced zone elevator. So we'll start over at this top line. So it's Enigma Sector, but now we have the Pierre this sector layout. Okay. We'll keep Croc on the overdrive tile so she can taunt the Purgers over here. We'll put ISO over here, and then we'll put these two over here. Actually, no. Fresnel, probably better over at the corner. This is fine. Okay. Let's take double compilation. We'll also take high risk target. And then we'll also sell Nexus Cycle since we have an advanced zone coming in. And we'll take this elementary zone. Proc on the overdrive tile. ISO on the teleporter. And then over here, we can keep Fresnel over here. She's immediately going to go invisible once the Twiner attacks her. Okay. We'll skip the rest of these. So let's take this advanced zone. Proc on the overdrive tile. ISO on the range shield. Okay. Pick this up. Momentary respite. Vulnerability exploits. This doesn't really help ISO that much, so we'll skip that. We'll skip penetration streak as well, and let's take this intermediate zone. Proc on the overdrive tile, ISO on the teleporter, Fresnel on the corner. Okay, let's pick up both of these negative protocols. And here, we'll skip the rest. Let's take this elementary zone. Same layout. Okay, we might need to use an ult here. Okay, skip the rest. Let's take this elementary zone. Probably overdrive tile. Fresnel over here. How to do some micro so we can get heals on Croc. Rapid Raid. Hyper Threshold Stress is not particularly important for ISO, so I think we'll skip that. Let's take this intermediate zone. Put Croc on the overdrive tile, ISO on the teleporter as usual. Okay, another case of we need to use an ult. Okay, let's take Twin Track Burst. Skip the arrests. Let's take this anomaly area for +1. And for the support tile area, we're not really interested in taking anyone here. So we'll just skip that. And okay, Miser is the last one. We're going to not take it because we don't want to lose cash coins. So we'll delay Miser for as long as possible. But this does put us at a max level of 14. We'll take that later. Let's take this intermediate zone. Over here. We'll put Fresnel over here. Okay, we have to use another ult, huh? Or we swap. We swap and I have to use a heal. She doesn't survive. Yeah, that doesn't work. We'll swap out Croc for a Lewis. Lewis is functionally a tank, so this works fine. Though we'll have Croc on the recovery tile in the back. Okay, and let's take Frostbite Spillover and Desperate Raise, or freezing, or yeah, double compilation, and then we'll take Coagulopathy here. And for the recovery area, let's go ahead and upgrade Coagulopathy. We'll do it again. We can swap Croc back on the board. And then here, Isol's fine where she is. Not use an ult though. Okay, let's take Protective Aggregation. Our last layer takes us to Helios sector. And for our pathing, we've got this advanced zone, either of these advanced zones, through this anomaly area elevator, through this intermediate zone, through this intermediate zone. We're gonna skip this. We're gonna go through this advanced zone, through this anomaly area, through this elementary zone elevator, through this advanced zone, through this intermediate zone elevator, through this anomaly area. So we'll start over on this mid line. So that gives us 3 advanced zones to go through. So I'm gonna sell my assist functions here. Get us more money. And then let's begin. Let's see what mix-up we have here. So it's Helios sector, but it's Enigma sector layouts. Okay. Put Croc over on the Trojan tile over here. We'll put Isol, or leave her on the other Trojan tile. Let's put Florence on the Herd tile. Okay, keep delaying Miser. And let's take their tactics here. Skip the rest. Let's do some counting actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, so we'll have to pick up Miser over here in this advanced zone. Let's take this anomaly area. And we have enough cash coins, so I'm gonna pay for the deck size increase. And then we're going to sell Healing Hands. And that gave us Overdrive preset, I'm assuming. Let's take this intermediate zone. Okay, let's take blinding aggregation, and then we'll take this advanced zone. Okay, we need an ult here. Jesus Christ, one patience does so much damage. Okay, let's pick this up. Magical Mockery. Inspirational Shots. We could use some additional crit chance. I don't know if my deck size can fit this though. So I think we'll skip out on that for now. Let's take this elementary zone. Okay, Florence on the sniper tile on the other side. Okay, let's take Malevolent Aggregation, keep Violent Surge, and let's take this anomaly area. We'll pay for the deck size increase again. And delay Miser. We're going to sell Deterrence. I think that gave us another card that we are actually going to use. So that's great. And let's take this Advanced Zone. Chrono's a bit low, so we'll swap her out for Lewis. We'll do something like this. And I'll use my ult here. Okay, pick this up. Flaming Haste is nice. Skip these. And let's take this intermediate zone. And here, we can swap Croc back on the board. Put Ice all over here. Okay, skip these. And let's take this intermediate zone. Same layout. Okay, skip the rest. Let's take this anomaly area. Nice, got some cash coins. And then we'll take this advanced zone. Ah! Okay. That patience did so much damage. Okay. I didn't have time to save Florence there. Now we pick up Miser. And skip the rest. Take this recovery area. And we're going to upgrade. Okay, what do we upgrade here? We got a lot of stuff we want to keep. Upgrade that. And here, put Florence on the herb tile. Do something like this, and we'll put it on our ultimate. That works. Okay. Now we upgrade our shop. Let's see what our max deck size is. Okay, we're at the deck size of 17 plus the 3 assist functions, so that puts us at 20, which is okay for advanced. But with 17, we can only do 4 sets. We're on the way to getting a 4 set on numerical aggregation, but this doesn't really feel that worth it when your only doll that teleports is Isol. So I might just sell this, and then we can focus on Desperate Raise, Vitality Loss, and Structural Embrittlement and Freezing Bullets. So we can focus on those, and then we can just keep Malevolent Aggregation since it's a gold card already. Ooh, Ptolemy. It's been a while since we had the jellyfish. Okay. Let's sell Protective Aggregation and Blinding Aggregation. And then let's roll down for any pieces for Vitality Loss, Structural Embrittlement, and Freezing Bullets and Desperate Raise. Oh, now you tempt me with Soaring Aggregation though. This is good because Soaring Crystal is the one that just turns into whatever crystal you want. We could do this as a 2-set, I guess. It is also already a gold card, so I don't have to worry about getting the others. Okay, Fierce Deterrence. Let's see, we're already at 12, so whichever set we can fill quickly. Damage Amplifier. Life Extraction, okay. What do we have here? So we need one more copy of Damage Amplifier and Life Extraction. Desperate Raise is all good, it's all gold. Structural Embrittlement needs a few more upgrades. We need High Risk Target, Immunity Reduction, and Fragile Label probably. Freezing Bullets is already gold, so that's nice. And so is Numerical Aggregation. What I could do is complete Structural Embrittlement to 4-set, and then we just take a random gold card to make things easier for us. Or the game can just give us Frozen Shot and then we try and complete it. Sure. That works too. Let's see if we can get the rest of the upgrades. There's Life Extraction. High Risk Target. Okay, so now we're looking for Damage Amplifier, and we could drop Immunity Reduction. Okay, to make this easier, we could just drop Immunity Reduction and Frozen Shot. We can keep the 2-set bonus on the sniper sets, and then I just buy gold cards. Yeah, let's just do that. So I'll sell this. Sell this. Take Speedy Aid. That's fine on Florence. This works on this particular fight because Ptolemy does summon additional jellyfish. So it could proc, although ideally we just burst her down before she does anything with the jellyfish anyway. It is a gold card. We get Ancillary cooldown. Okay. That makes sense. So now, we're fishing for Damage Amplifier. Ideally. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Okay. We still have a lot of cash coins left. I could try, but you know, the rest of the cards are gonna start at blue. It's not gonna be fun trying to get those upgraded, so I'd rather not. We could try and replace Absolute Defense Domain and Residue Extraction with a different card. But yeah, like Bloodthirst Sigils don't really like. Isol's not gonna use this. We're not gonna run a specialist on the board. Health insurance is fine actually. We could definitely replace residue extraction with that instead. It makes a lot more sense for the team. And yeah, no, I think we're good. I don't have to roll anything anymore. So we have 20 gold functions. So that's 600 base function points. That's nice. Let's see how well we can deal with Ptolemy here. We don't have connected matrix, so I don't have to stick everyone together. Put Croc over here, Isol over here. Yeah, that works. We'll put it on auto scale with our ultimate. I don't have anything I need to aim in particular, so I think we'll be fine here with auto. Seconds. Looks about right, honestly. Yeah, I don't think I can really micro that any faster with the team that I have, so we'll take it. So with max level 14, 600 base function points, that puts us at 6,552. I could have tried harder to clear faster, but I can't really imagine any micro trick that I could do to make that faster. Given the team that I had. You know, if I had like a different team maybe, but we'll take this. On the leaderboard, we are number 5. I think we might get pushed out. So obviously this is day 1. I think we can get pushed out considering how high the others have been able to score. So we'll see if I stay within the top 5 or even within the top 10 by the end of this season. But number 5 is good. Oh, someone ran double soul. Double soul with... I mean, they maybe did not take diversified investment, but I imagine they did considering how high their score is. And others went Betty, Undine, Isol, okay. Someone brought in Suya in the specialist team. So the idea with Mai here is you would use Mai's ult to just stop Ptolemy from casting anything. And then just try and kill her in that time. So that works. Yeah, no. I think we'll take it. Anyway, that's all for today. Wherever, whenever you're watching from, have a good day, good night, take care, and thanks for watching.